Chicken here, bring you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, guys, we're gonna get into the Bats Draft Challenge. Now, I'm just gonna do the free entry and see how far we can get. If we go like 0-3, then maybe we'll end up spending some diamonds. But I know it's been a while since we posted any Clash Royale on the channel, guys, and it's just been like with the Clash of Clans update and like the Brawl Stars game and like the Boom Beach update. Like, there's just been like so much going on with all the games and stuff. But excited to get into some Clash Royale today. Hopefully we can unlock the bats. So I'll go over the rewards here, which you guys already all know because this is live, obviously, right now. So we got gold at 6 wins, and it looks like we don't get the bats until 8 wins. So this is going to be very interesting because my best challenge ever is actually 8 wins. So okay, let's go with the princess here. She's tough to stop in draft. We're going to go with the graveyard as well. I always try to go with cards. I'm going to go with the goblin barrel, actually. I always try to go with cards that, okay, graveyard poison. We can't turn that down, but I always try to go with cards that are hard to stop, like a princess. Like if you don't have a log or like a cheap something like that, then she can be very annoying to deal with. So we're gonna start off here with the graveyard poison, guys, on the right side, and just see exactly how he's gonna play that. And all right, so we got the graveyard going up. We got the poison right there. And we also got the bats, so let's just throw the bats on top and see. Someone just walked in, so the dog's going a little crazy here, so just bear with me on that. So we also have the bats coming in, so we're just going to take that first tower right off the bat. That is crazy. And then I guess I think I do have to actually defend this Night Witch because all of her bats that are going to spawn. We don't want that, and holy jeez, he's coming in hard here. Alright, so he's got the prince coming in. We need to freeze that. We got our princess there. He's gonna take that tower. Holy jeez, man! What a counter push. That was crazy. Okay, so the prince should go down. Of course, my king tower is gonna target the archers instead. Okay, so I am just gonna. I think I just have to go for the 3 crown at this point. That was kind of a rough start for sure. But we'll go like this, and then we'll get the poison right on top of it. And then we'll follow up with the bats, because it seemed like right there, unless he's cycling to something else, he didn't really have a good stop for anything that I just put down there. And let's go goblin barrel. Actually, no, we're gonna have to wait now. So I guess the golem worked. That was a pretty good counter to all that splash damage that I had. It just kind of targeted the golem instead. So we're gonna get a wizard going out here. I'm gonna try to wait to see what he supports the golem with, because then we can just go like we can go baby dragon over here, and then we can go wizard this way. We don't really have much left here now to stop this, to stop the golem, and he's going to throw a heal spell down on that. So this is going to get interesting. I was assuming that the Night Witch was going to hit the tower, so we're probably going to lose this now, unfortunately. Oh man, I don't know what we could have done differently there. That was just, it was just too much. It was just too much to stop. So first match, starting off with a nice loss to get things rolling here, guys. Okay, so we'll see what we'll see if we can go 12-0 now. It's going to be a little more difficult. I'm going to go stab gobs over the skeletons. Night Witch or bats? I think we should go Night Witch here. We'll go Tombstone there, give him the Tesla. Let's actually go Archers and Ice Wiz are going to counter the bats nicely. We'll go with Archers just for the extra damage. Hopefully they can come into play for something here. Alright, so we got Sammy from Legion Pappas. This might be a quick video, guys. We just go 0-3 right off the bat. So let's start things off with a casual Tombstone. We have Giant Night Witch, which is a pretty good combination here. Alright, so we got, he's gonna go Ice Wizard. Okay, so we'll get the Giant going, and then we have a ton of Goblins. I can go Spear Goblins for these bats. Actually, I think the tower would have taken the bats out, so that was probably a stupid play. Alright, so we'll go Night Witch in the back, followed by, I want to wait for his tower to target my Giant, and then we're going to go Goblin Barrel right up over top. Alright, so now we're going to go Goblin Barrel, and what's he's going to play Execution. Okay, damn. So if he didn't play the Execution right there, I think we actually would have got some really good damage in. We still got some pretty good damage in on that, so I'm happy with how that went. So now we just have to defend. I don't know if he has enough elixir to start a counter push or what his plan is here, but I think we'll just do the same thing again. We'll start off with a Tombstone, and then we'll put a Giant in the back, and I guess he's going to probably try to chip away at the left tower again. So we got to keep that in mind. But good start so far. Good start so far. Alright, so he's got the Royal Giant, which is going to be a nuisance. I have to wait for his Fire Spirits to go down. And then we're going to go Giant over here. So, okay, so that's going to hurt. He's probably going to take that tower, guys. We're going to go Archers here just because we need some immediate damage on that Royal Giant. Alright, we got the Giant coming up on the right side. Man, that RG just kind of... That threw the chicken off guard there. Alright, so we're going to go Giant, and then we're going to go Night Witch, and then I'm going to try to go Goblin Barrel right up over top. I think he's going to be waiting for the Goblin Barrel now that he knows that I have it. It's not going to be any bit of a surprise. I'm going to go on the right side here. I probably could have thrown it right on top of that Ice Wizard, but yeah, he was waiting for that Goblin Barrel. Okay, so the Ice Wizard... If he doesn't play anything to stop his Night Witch, the Bat should do some pretty good damage for us. Okay, so Skeletons are going to take that away. So let's go ahead. Let's get another Tombstone going here, guys. He already played the Fire Spirit, so so we just have to wait for the arrows. Alright, there's the arrows. Let's go Giant. And let's go, since I don't think he has anything to stop the Goblin Barrel now, let's go Goblin Barrel up top. Now he's going to play Deep Fire Spirits, and that's going to hurt him a little bit. We're going to go Night Witch in the back. We're going to go Fireball onto here. We just need a couple swings off of this Giant, guys, and then I think we should be able to take the tower. Alright, so let's wait for his arrows here. I probably should have put the Stab Gobs out of arrow range, but that's going to be fine. Because we're going to be able to take that down nice and quick. Alright, so let's just go, since he's already just played the Executioner, let's just go Giant and then Goblin Barrel right up over top. We're going to need a Tombstone here. Then we'll go Goblin Barrel there. Spear Gobs there to hopefully shut that down. We need to keep the Executioner off the tower if possible. Look at that Goblin Barrel damage. That was excellent. Alright. So we're going to throw another Giant in back here. And this is just a race of the Giants here, guys. We need to go Archers up over the top. Let's go ahead. Let's get a Fireball right on the tower. This is just going to come down to whose Giant is going to do the most damage the fastest. Boom. Boom. We got it, guys. We got it. Alright. So there's the first win. Okay, so maybe we can bring this back. Rough start for sure, but yeah, let's see what we can do here. All right, so we got the first win. We got a little bit of gold. We got a few cards, and let's see what we can get done here. All right, so Giant Goblin Barrel. This was one of the last match. If you're just tuning in now for whatever reason halfway through the video, that doesn't make any sense, guys. Let's go Executioner. Since we gave him the Goblin Barrel, let's actually go Princess. We seem to get the choice every single match. I don't really have anything for air support or air damage, so we'll go with the Baby Dragon just because, I don't know, I think the Baby Dragon is just like good in like all situations, so it's usually a pretty safe card to pick. So, alright, so we got Giant, Bomber, Executioner, Arrows. Interesting, very interesting. So let's start off a Giant in the back, and then I'd like to follow one up with an Executioner and a Bomber, because I think that's going to be a pretty nasty, kind of weird push to stop. Alright, so he's got the Goblins coming in, so we're going to just launch a bomb right on top of them like that, and that's going to take care of that for us. And then next up, let's throw an Executioner over here. Let's actually throw a Princess off to the side just to get rid of those Archers and deal some damage kind of on everything. And, we have a Clone Spell, which kind of sucks. That's not really going to be useful with anything that we have here. Let's throw a Baby Dragon in here just to see what he does to stop it. Let's actually clone the Archers, or the Princesses, I mean. Would have been good if he didn't have the log, but of course he had the log there. Alright, so he's got the bats on the Baby Dragon. And let's throw some arrows down for these Goblins. I should have waited for the bats to come into range. They're going to actually do a fair bit of damage here. But he's got that Rage Spell over top, which wasn't really a big deal. Alright, so now we have to... I'm not really sure how to play this. I think I'm just going to get the Bomb Tower out of the way here, just because I kind of want to wait to see what he's going to start his push with, since we started our push last time and he was able to counter push that pretty well. So we're going to put the pressure on him here to make the play. Alright, so he's going to waste that Musketeer, which is great. Next up, I'm going to throw the Princess over here to deal with these Archers nice and quick. And then we're going... Now, since he has the log, okay, so the log's going to come out. That's good. I think we have the Elixir advantage at this point, so let's go ahead. Let's get a little aggressive, guys. And let's go Giant with a Baby Dragon over top to see how he's going to deal with that, because I assume the bats are going to come out pretty soon. So let's actually clone this and see if we can get some really good value out of our Giant by cloning that. Doesn't really look like we made much out of that push, but I think we did a little bit better. So I'm going to throw a bomb tower down to deal with that Valkyrie and the Musketeer. I'm going to throw a Princess down for this Mega Minion. We have to get a little bit more aggressive here because we are losing with only a few seconds to go here. Let's actually throw some arrows down because that's going to take the tower if we don't counter that. Let's go Giant. Let's go Executioner this time. And as long as we can get the Giant to the tower, we're going to be fine. And let's actually use the clone spell here just to hopefully get a little bit extra damage. Okay, so that was stupid because the Valkyrie was right there. I think I actually hurt myself by missing a Giant swing by playing the clone spell. But with only 600 health left on the tower, we just need to get something there. I don't think we're going to have enough time. 10 seconds is probably going to be too long. But alright, so here's the second loss, guys. Here's the second loss. Didn't take long to get some losses racked up. 1, 2, and almost had it. If I had a fireball or something, we would have been fine. But that was rough. That was rough. So we lost to So Gay. So Gay. Stupid name for a. I don't know, guys. Let's try to salvage this here. All right. So we're gonna be taking that Golem for sure. Golem Lumberjack. I like this so far. Can we get a balloon here too? That would be nice. Let's go with. Damn, I don't know. Let's go with Zap, just because all of our other cards are really expensive. We'll go with Zap, and I gave him really good cards, so this is going to be an interesting match for sure. I'd like to be able to get the balloon up in here, because this is like... This would be like the normal deck that I actually play all the time. So we got Bandit, we got Barbarians. That's good we got Barbs, because that's going to counter the Golem. I'm glad we picked Zap now, because he's got a Sparky. Alright, so Golem, Bandit, Lumberjack. Interesting. Okay, so how do we want to defend the Sparky? I'm thinking we go Zap and then Barbarians over top. Is probably going to be the only play that we can really make here. So we'll go Barbs up like that. The Wizard is going to do some work on the Barbarians, but it shouldn't be... Yeah, it wasn't too much that we couldn't deal with. So I'm going to go Bomber behind the Golem. Just to see what he's got for that. Fireball probably going to come out, I'm assuming. Once the Fireball comes out, we're gonna use the Bandit next. She's gonna charge it. That was a really weird Goblin Barrel placement. That Bomber did so much work though. That was awesome. The Golem didn't even go down. Let's throw a Dark Goblin up top just to make the push a little bit more nasty. And we might as well. It looks like he's just like giving up at this point, so we might as well throw an LJ in there just to see if he can get some extra work done. The Bats are gonna counter him pretty well. I think he's only gonna get 2 swings in. But yeah, that was good. That was good. All right, so we're making a bit of a hashtag chicken comeback here, guys. So we'll see what we can get done against Kevin87 YT here. 1100 health left on the tower. Now we can't get stupid aggressive here because he does have that Sparky. So if we play really dumb, then we're just gonna get kind of wrecked. Let's go ahead and zap this Ice Spirit there, and as long as the Golem gets the tower, I think that's gonna be GG. So yeah, that should be able to take it. All right, so we're what are we now? 2-2? Is that the score for the chicken, guys? Hopefully we can get another good matchup like that. I mean, what did I get there? I got Golem, Lumberjack right off the bat. So that was a pretty good deck. That was a pretty good deck, guys. So all right, so 2-2, 2-2. Can we at least get to 3 wins here? Can we get to 3 wins? That's the goal for the chicken. Just 3 wins. We'll take that as a victory. Let's go Goblin Gang. Let's go RG. Let's go Fire Spirits. That's gonna be great behind the Royal Giant. And let's go Executioner for the Hound. And I think we picked correctly. He's got Hound. He's got Dark Goblin. He's got Archer. So we both kind of have interesting decks. I like that I have the Executioner for the Hound. The Goblin Gang is also going to be okay, even though it's kind of nerfed now. It's not really being used as much. Alright, so we got Executioner, Tornado, Rocket. This is going to be very interesting. So I definitely want to save my... I shouldn't have played that in the back. I definitely want to save my Executioner for the Hound, if possible. So let's actually... Since I don't really have anything else left to play here, let's just throw a Rocket right up top and clip this Lava Hound. Alright, so what are we gonna have to do here? I'm gonna save up, and then I'm gonna Executioner Tornado this all, I think. Yeah, that's gonna get the bats too. Okay, so that's gonna be the play there. And let's get some Spear Goblins going up top. We just need to keep the Executioner alive, and then we're gonna be able to deal with this pretty easily. I'm gonna go Fire Spirits for this Dark Goblin because we don't need to be dealing with that. And we can't really get much of a counter push going. We do have the battle ram though, which is going to be nice. I think this will actually work here if we can get it up fast enough. Alright, so the ice spirit's going to freeze the ram. Thankfully he is out of range. I think the archers will probably, okay, the log and the archers for sure are going to stop it, but we got some damage there. We got some damage there, so I like how that went. Again, I have to save the executioner for when the lava hound comes out. I think we're gonna have to use it here though, because that's just too much stuff that we have to deal with. He's got the archers, he's got the dark goblin. Now, as long as I have just the executioner for when the hound comes out, it's not a big deal if I don't have the tornado. It does help for sure. So let's go Royal Giant and then Fire Spirits over top to support and see how that works out, guys. So we'll go RG with Fire Spirits. Hopefully he doesn't have a zap. Alright, so he's got the Hound, which was an interesting play. I think that just means we're straight up going to take this tower. The bats are going to get some pretty good work done here. So let's play the Executioner and hopefully be able to get everything in. Alright, so we got all the bats there. We have the Tornado coming up here in a second. I'm going to wait for him to play all this stuff. So let's suck that all back. Let's get some Spear Gobs going. And let's throw a Goblin Gang down here just so the Valkyrie doesn't target the Executioner. We can keep that alive. And let's go hard with a Battle Ram here to follow up with. And then we have the Rocket down. Alright, so we have this guy. If we can just play some defense here, then we should be able to stop this. Let's actually pull that Dark Goblin with the Tornado. We're going to play an Executioner now. Again, we'll get some Spear Gobs up like this. The RG should get 2 shots. That's going to bring him into rocket range now. We'll play Goblin Gang for that Dark Goblin. He's going to fireball the tower. We're going to throw a Battle Ram in here, and I'm just going to save the rocket till the very end because I think the Battle Ram's going to get the tower regardless. So we'll throw the rocket up there. That's going to be GG, guys. Boom. All right. So there we go. There we go. We're making some moves now, guys. We're making some moves with the chicken. Back. So V King goes down. What do we got left here? So we're 3-2. I think we actually got something there. So we got 2,500 gold, which is nice. We'll definitely take that. And we got a ways to go before we actually unlock the bats, I think. What is it? 8 wins? Yeah, so this is going to be rough for sure, but hopefully we can get something coming out here. Let's actually go... this is a tough call. Let's actually go with let's go with arrows just in case he has minions. Probably not the best choice, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of drafts you get where the arrows are like the perfect counter. Clone or mirror, really? Let's go with mirror. I find the clone is just like kind of useless. So he has zap, so we want giant. And we also have arrows for the goblin barrel, so that's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so Jaja Dios versus the chicken guys. Here we go. Alright, so we got giant Valkyrie, princess, guards. So I smell a loss coming up here, guys. This is a pretty weird looking deck. We do have the bats too, so maybe all hope is not lost, guys. Okay, so we'll go giant there. I'm gonna wait to see what he plays behind that, or sorry, what he plays to counter that. All right, so he's gonna go baby dragon, so that means we're gonna go princess, and then I'm probably gonna go bats once everything targets the giant here. Okay, so he's gonna go wizard, which is okay. I should have known that he had the zap there, so. Not really sure what to play here, to be perfectly honest. I wanted to put the guards there just to keep that princess up a little bit longer. Let's go double Valkyries here, and okay, that Goblin Barrel is going to get a massive amount of damage, and I might actually take the tower, so that was pretty painful. Let's go Princess behind these Valkyries and see if they can get to the tower. They both got a swing off, so not terrible, not terrible. The princess is going to do some work. It doesn't look like he has a log or anything, so he actually has to play the baby dragon to stop that. So we got to wait for the baby dragon to lock onto the tower. Then we're going to play the bats up over top, and that should take him down pretty quickly here. Okay, so we got the bats coming in. Let's follow that up with some archers. I don't know, just to get maybe a little bit of chip damage and force him to play something there. He probably didn't want to put the knight out just yet, so we'll take that as a win, and we'll throw the arrows down. We'll distract the knight with these guards. Let's get a princess going up behind here. I just want to keep the pressure on because it seemed like waiting to make a big push didn't really play into our favor last time. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's go Valkyrie for that wizard as soon as he gets into tower range. We'll go Valkyrie right here, and we'll take that wizard out without taking any damage. Let's follow that up with some archers. The fire spirits are going to basically take her down to nothing. Alright, so what is the play here, chicken? What is the play here? Let's go giant up right over here for that baby dragon. Let's go arrows. Let's go bats. That's why I like the arrows, because you don't have to be accurate with your placement. You're just like almost guaranteed to take out the goblin barrel. Let's go Mirror Princess, just to help that giant get to the tower. He did get one shot off there. We'll get some arrows going like this. Just barely got the arrows off, guys. Okay. Alright, so we got the princesses are defending. Hopefully we get that giant down in time. No, he's going to take that tower for sure. Get some guards going down here. We'll follow it up with some bats. The splash damage actually took the bats out, unfortunately. So we gotta go like this. Goblin barrel coming in hot. Oh my god, look at how desperate he's getting with that barrel placement. Okay, man, I don't know what to do here. This is just like, nobody's really making progress. It's just kind of the same thing over and over again. Alright, let's go archers behind the giant to help with all this stuff. Okay, he might actually take the tower here with that barrel. Okay, we just got it off in time. Let's go Valkyrie. Let's go Princess. All he really needs is one more barrel, and he's probably gonna... Okay, so nothing we can really do there, guys. That was just tough. He just had too much stuff. It kind of overwhelmed us at the end there. So that's gonna wrap it up for the Bats Challenge today, guys. We'll open our huge, massive 3-win Bat Challenge chest. Looks like we did not get any bats. I guess but I mean, they're common cards, so it's not a big deal. Like in 2 weeks, everyone's gonna have them. So that's gonna wrap it up for the Bats Draft Challenge video today, guys. Make sure to let me know down in the comments if you unlock the bats. What do you think of them? Do you like them so far? Let me know all that down in the comments, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Check it out.